Yo, 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 what up, man? Chris and I checking back in, man, back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support. Top of the morning. Where am I at, man? Chicago. Shout out to everybody in Chicago, man. That's where I'm at right now. Kings and Queens went down yesterday. I watched the majority of the event. It wasn't a bad Kings and Queens, man. I must admit, man, it wasn't a bad Kings and Queens. There was some pretty good battles. There was definitely some upsets. You know, I thought Vixen and Rum Nitty might have had one of the better battles of the night. Some people got Vixen winning that battle. And I definitely need to rewatch it because her rounds were longer. But I need to rewatch the battle. But that was a pretty good battle. And 40 got through her material. I got to give her credit. She got through her material, no chokes. And Twerk got through his material. So that actually ended up being a pretty good battle as well. So I got to give them credit because I know they got a crazy schedule. They got a lot of battles coming up, stuff like that. So, you know, they took the URL joint serious and they got through their material. But Jazz the Rapper and TayRoc, man, this was a surprising battle. But I did say in my prediction blog that I thought Jazz could win this battle. I thought she would probably take it serious. She could win the battle. I thought her and Hustle had the best chances of winning their particular battles. But Jazz, in my opinion, kind of pulled a TayRoc on a TayRoc. She kind of, like, Jazz is one of the smarter battle rappers in terms of her preparation, the way she thinks about stuff. Like, her and Couture, like, two of the smartest females that I've seen battle. And Jazz studies her opponents, and she kind of uses a lot of their weaknesses. And she sometimes does things that they do against them when she battles them. So in the first round with Rock, she starts off her round with her slogan, you know, y'all don't remember how I does this good, I'm going to remind you. And then she says, last battle you rap for 30 minutes. This time I'm that ×2 or ×8 or something she said. And it was like letting him know, like, yo, I realize you rapped a long ass time and I'm about to pull the same shit on you. And that's pretty much what happened in the first round. I didn't even think Rock had a bad battle, bro. I didn't think he had a bad battle. There was a lot of smiling and, you know, when she was rapping certain bars, he'll do like this and stuff too. So you definitely didn't have the Big K energy or even the, you know, Snake Eyes energy or the Kid Slade energy, like energy she had in other battles. But in the first round, he had a pretty good round. Scale to 1 to 10 in his round, I'll probably give it like a 7.5. I thought he had a pretty decent first round. But Jazz had started off a little bit slow, but she heated up in the first, in my opinion, and she rapped longer than him. Kind of like, I ain't going to say as long as he rapped on Big K. I'm not going to say she doubled his rounds or anything, but she tacked on like an extra minute to it. You know what I'm saying? At least. So, you know, if you're not going to stop the opponent, I always say this, if you're not stopping the opponent or even trying to stop the opponent and you just going to let them rap, I got to count the material. So I think that's how Jazz was able to win the first round. She heated up. After starting off a little bit slow, she kind of heated up to me, and then her round just powered through. So Jazz ends up winning the first round. The second round, TayRoc gets way more disrespectful. I guess he realizes he lost the first round, and he turns up. And he has, like, you know, it was a lot of, like, you know, B and whore and slut, cunt, and all this kind of stuff. Now he's talking to her crazy. Yo, coochie, this, nobody wanted this, you F a crucible dude, you like, now he's talking that respectful to telling her the SMD, all this kind of stuff, and make sure you grab the ball sack when you do it, all this kind of stuff. But Jazz, following how TayRoc is, knowing that TayRoc is sometimes the king of second rounds, and so she gets into a little AMG flow. And this is why I say Jazz is a student of the game. She studies her opponent. So she takes a word and she just rhymes with it consistently. Like, let's just say she was using the word bozo, and then it'd be bozo, and then polo, and then logo, and then mojo. And it's like everything she says is just going to go along with it. And that's kind of like that AMG flow that TayRoc did when he battled, you know, especially when he battled on iBattle. And she did that, and that powers her through the second round. So now she's up 2-0. She ends up winning the third round. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got her winning all the rounds, bro. And I didn't even think TayRoc had a bad battle, but he did have a friendly battle. He did have a friendly battle. And this is kind of the problem with kings and queens and battling people that you're cool with or whatever. The women always will look at the guys like, I really want to beat the guys. I don't know if the guys are looking at it like that. So when you look at this situation, of course, Jazz is gonna look at TayRoc just the same way she looked at Geechee Gotti or Clips. Like these are one of the GOATs and one of the she's trying to take out COTY people. So if you're, you know, like Rock is up for COTY, Rum Nitty won COTY, Geechee won COTY, like she's Big K won COTY. Like she's trying to, that's the path she's on. If y'all don't really know what she's trying to do or why she's battling certain people, I know a lot of y'all look at her like she's battling her friends. And there's an argument for that too, but she's actually battling COTY runners. That's what she's doing. And she kind of like said it on Twitter or something. She was like, I don't know if y'all understand who I'm trying to battle and why I'm battling them. And she's like, I won COTY, and now I'm trying to battle all the COTY winners, other than Clips, who she battled as well. That's what she's doing. She battled Big K because Big K was the top of the COTY run. She battled Rock because Rock is the top of the COTY run. She battled Rum Nitty because he won COTY. She battled Geechee because he won COTY. That's really what she's doing, and she kind of said that already. And I think people are looking at the friendship thing and thinking, oh, she's just trying to pick friends out. I don't necessarily know if that's true. Now, she is friends with them, so that part is true. But it's also their status in battle rap and where they are. She's like, I'm COTY, and I'm trying to beat all the COTY niggas. And that's kind of like what she's aiming for. Geechee Gotti. Let me jump to Geechee. Geechee and Hustle. They had a pretty disrespectful battle. I gotta keep it real with you. From just the clips I saw, you know, I ain't, you know, well, I saw the battle, but it was in and out. I gotta keep it real with you. I kind of missed maybe the third round or something, but that was kind of like that was a battle where they didn't really pull any punches or whatever. So I kind of feel like this wasn't a bad Kings and Queens. I got to be honest with you. I like, for me coming into there with low expectations, it was actually probably a little bit better than I thought it was. Back to Jazz and TayRoc. I think this is, TayRoc could have sat this battle out. I gotta keep it real with you. He could have sat this battle out. His schedule is too much right now. He's battling too much. It's almost like he's being force-feed COTY. They pretty much have said he got like 2 or 3 more URL battles. He said on Jay Black's show that he has like 3 big battles coming up. And I think Jazz was one of them. So he is probably going to still be booked 2 more times to end the year. I kind of feel like he's not the COTY front runner no more. I don't think so. He got 30 last night. There's a good argument. He definitely lost. So, I mean, that ain't even a debate that he lost. Now, if you want to find a round to give him, but I don't do sympathy rounds. I ain't got no sympathy round for him. Yeah, he lost all the rounds to me. I gotta keep it real with you. He got 30. So, when you look at that, he's not the front runner, bro. He actually has lost some battles this year, and they should count against him. This battle right here is a Summer Madness battle. Whether you like it as being a Summer Madness battle, if you hold it to all the Summer Madness standards that you've been doing before, he would have lost on Summer Madness and got 30. Now, it could be a gentleman's 30, but it's still a 30. And it should be a high deduction of points that you can't win a round on Summer Madness. So I gotta just say that. Bill Collector rapped long-ass rounds on him, too. You know what I'm saying? Dumped the whole clip on Rock in that first round. Rap for like 8 minutes and won that battle. Bill Collector won that battle on Calico's league. That is another loss. He battled A-Ward and Loso in the same weekend. I don't know if he got through that with both wins. I gotta keep it real with you. He might have lost to Loso. So if you count that, that could be 3 losses. Okay? Big K, I'm starting to lean towards Big K. I gotta keep it real with you. But I do realize that that's a debatable battle. I did a poll. I told y'all that TayRoc was winning that battle, leaving that battle. And I said when it drops on YouTube and it settles in, some of the longer rounds of Rock will not be appreciated as much because they're gonna realize he was a little indirect and he had some filler in there. Okay? So I said it's gonna work against him. Also, Big K kind of being by himself, versus a bunch of URL niggas, the optics will always favor Big K in that. Like, yo, he stood in there, had a great battle when niggas was trying to like punk him a little bit. Yo, don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him. You know, Twerk saying, man, we got all month, we got all month, we got a month. So it gonna seem like a little semi-bullying. Like, oh, they went in there and we're trying to like bully K a little bit, and K stood in there. That's always gonna favor the nigga that wasn't bullied or didn't appear to be bullied or just stood in there and took it. So that is also on camera gonna favor him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can get caught in a moment watching a battle live, but when it settles down, it's going to favor him as well. Okay, the other thing, he does have the bigger moments in the battle, which will also favor him. And I do like the fact that Rock said he'll never battle in the blue room, and he ended up battling in the blue room. I do think that's a little caveat of the third round that people need to realize, like, oh, that's actually kind of like an ace in a hole. I know Rock was saying, like, oh, I got him to take off his hat, but him taking off his hat was more of a, you didn't get him to do it. That was more of a chess move to the face-off, in my opinion. I thought he actually pulled the rabbit out the hat and did that. I thought that was a move he pulled on you more so than you thinking you pulled on him. Because I know Rock in the interview was like, yo, I got the nigga to take his hat off. Now, him taking the hat off was kind of he probably wrote that bar like after the face off. Like, okay, you think I won't take the hoodie off? I'm going to tell them, tell this story. I was going to end my round with this story. Now I'm going to be like, yo, they didn't even know who I was. I came back with the hoodie down. I think he added that after the point. I wish someone would interview him and ask him. But that, and then him getting you to rap in the blue room, I think is cool. I know Rock is trying to turn it like, oh, well, I rapped in the blue room just because, you know, I wanted to smoke him in the blue room. Now, he was on Twitter saying you'll never battle in the blue room. The fact that he kind of kept the lights on, I think is a little bit more in his favor as well. So the only thing Rock really got going for him is that he kind of clearly wins the first round. The other two rounds are debatable, and Big K got the bigger moments and the less theatric shit that's going on. So that's why when I did a poll recently, it was like, the shit started leaning like 60-40. You know what I'm saying? Like 58-42 for Big K. So I forgot how they call that battle on Champion, because I was watching Jay Black call it, but I think Mark and him was kind of split a little bit. But that's what I mean. He's probably going to have at least 2 losses. So when you look at everybody else, Ab is undefeated this year. Ab is actually having a good-ass year. I don't know if y'all remember the people that he battled, but he was headlining some cards, and he was having a good year. And John is also having a good year. You can argue that he hasn't lost, him stepping in for Serious Jones, and then he beat Coffee last night and stuff like that. When you add all that kind of stuff in, and then he got Cassie coming up, which could be one of the biggest battles of the year, and he's favored to win that battle. He beat Calico earlier, clear. He 30 Calico. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't say he did that. DNA did it as well, but a lot of niggas can't say he did that. Whether you like the battles or not, they still have to count in niggas' favor. So when you look at all of that, it's definitely a close race. I'm not saying that TayRoc can't be, that you can't have him as the #1 guy still. I don't have him as the #1 guy. I think he fighting for his life right now. I think all them niggas fighting for their life. I think every battle leading up is we gonna be looking at not only did you win, but how you won. Oh, this is a debatable battle. You ain't even win. Oh, okay, this is a clear win. This is a 30. This is a body. I think we looking at it as stuff like that. Salute to Chef Trez. Salute to T-Top. They actually are having incredible years as well. But they don't really headline any cards. So, no, Chef Trez ain't really headline anything, stuff like that. And I'm trying to think. I think did Chef Trez lose to... Chef Trez lost to T-Top on the mayor shit too. So Chef Trez lost that battle. I remember T-Top beat Chef Trez. So I don't even think Chef Trez is in the running. I'm going to keep it real with you. Because he definitely lost to T-Top. And remember T-Top was like saying like, yo, how you ain't come to none of the functions and you live in Atlanta? And so that was like a haymaker to start his round. So yeah, so it's definitely them 3 and T-Top who also beat Official last night would be 4th and coming up. But I don't know if T-Top is undefeated this year too. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's T-Top, Ab, and John are undefeated. They don't have as many battles. And they don't have like a big K battle, or, you know, they don't have like a breakout Bankhead performance, because that was actually a really good Rock performance. But they got their own moments. Like he beat Chef Trez, T-Top did. So I don't know. It's no front runner, bro. If we being fair and we being honest, there's no front runner. I feel like with this whole retirement and leaving, I feel like niggas just want to give it to Rock. I feel like URL want to give it to Rock, just like they was trying to give it to Hustle, like putting her on every single card. Because of the magnitude of the card, it's gonna always weigh more. Like you were on big cards, so of course your battles weigh more. But if we're being fair, John and Ab got something to say about that. And you fuck around and have another debatable or a loss, T-Top might leapfrog you too. So that's just my thoughts. But let me know your thoughts, man. Salute. Holla at your boy.